Yeah, welcome everyone. Another week of joy to be had. Um, yeah, I guess I'll mix it up a bit. I'll hand it over to George first.
Caught me off. Yeah, so last week, really, we were just catching up with partners after the new year, and just aligning with them to really have the meetings this week. So where we've got calls with our DeFi, say expert in terms of knowledge, we're going to align with him tomorrow in regards to a strategy moving forward for liquidity and other purposes. We've also got a call with DeFi Club, which is a YouTube channel, just an intro to those guys tomorrow as well. And we've also got a call with Chainlink this week to catch up with those guys in regards to liquidity, in regards to what's going on, the repeg, also the audit, which we are awaiting regarding content. Once obviously the audit's done, expect a whole load of content to come out regarding liquidation pools and the audit itself. And yeah, we've also been working on another few partnerships regarding gold tokens.
Yeah,
Maybe Josh can elaborate, but yeah, we're working with a trying to get a gold token basically onboarded as a collateral type. But yeah, early stages. And yeah, we've also got a snapshot vote up as well for the community regarding next stablecoin. Shall it be USD? Which I'm guessing a lot of people will say yes to that. So yeah, that's where we are.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, we had a meeting with Pax Gold last year, like late last year, and basically, it's just they're finding it very, very difficult to go through all the regulatory hoops where they're based to put a token on Arbitrum rather than just on base ETH. So yeah, and so they're not and if they're even shown to just use bridged Pax G, then they have to, I think, answer the same regulator, but B, if it's just bridge, they lose the specific controls that they've built into their tokenized gold things. So they don't want to be doing that. So yeah, so we've been talking to some really great partners in the real world asset space. It's very difficult, right? Because real world assets just opens up for a lot of scams and stuff like that. So you have to be really, really careful. We've chosen really some of the best players in the market, in the tokenized gold market. Obviously, we've come from that space. Philip's been working in that space forever, and so have I. And so yeah, we've got some really great contacts, and yeah, so that's good. And yeah, anyway, I'll hand it over to you. And
Uh, this week I'm continuing to make some changes to the contracts following the audit. I guess it will be like that probably until we get the full audit report,
yeah,
and there'll be a couple more tweaks to be made once the final thing comes back. Yeah, you should let me know what real world assets you're considering for collateral, because there's a couple of issues that we might have with like fiat and transfer tokens.
okay,
They can't be used for Uniswap swaps, like using the swap router, for example. So
ah,
we'd have problems with collateral swaps with fiat and transfer assets.
interesting. Okay,
And but other than that, it should be okay. And yeah, I suspect I'll probably be passing on some of the changes that are made to Zach. Might need to be a couple of front end changes to the liquidation pools.
okay.
I'm not sure whether I'll deploy a new testnet. I guess I'll deploy a new testnet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so because we're keeping an eye on the Arbitrum grant stuff as well. Be interesting to sort of align everything for when we launch the liquidation pools and this sort of major upgrade that we've got and the audit and everything else, sort of at the same time. So yeah, it'd be cool. I guess you'll know sort of later on this week how long it'll be, right, Ewan? You'll have more of an understanding of when everything.
For how long it'll be for me or for the?
Yeah,
audit?
for the audit and you, kind of, because you're sort of fixing little
I'm
things.
sure. Yeah. I guess we'll have a better idea of both probably by the end of the week.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. I'll hand it over to Moons for the front end.
Just still just doing some small tweaks here and there in preparation for, like, obviously once the floodgates get open, once Ewan's done with his done with the report and the changes he needs to make on that, and then of course the styling stuff that Philip is working on.
Yeah. Have you had a look at some of that stuff? Yeah.
I've not had a chance to look at it yet, no.
Yeah. It looks really nice. It's sort of just tidying things up, making it smaller, not having so much space, just really giving it a little bit of not a facelift, but just tweaking things slightly. It looks nice. Looking forward to showing people. Philip.
Cool.
Yeah, I will brief Zach already on what I've done, so he can potentially already start doing things on at least the CSS level of programming. And apart from that, this week I want to research a bit more into other liquidity pool providers apart from Camelot. So maybe there's an option there to go somewhere else, because we discussed it before, but we never really acted on it. So I really want to make a list of things maybe where we can go to.
Definitely.
Part of that I want to prepare. Definitely what?
I was just going to say, definitely talk to George, because maybe we should have a meeting after this, just because he's got great bunch of contacts with a whole bunch of little places like Trader Joe's. I don't think we've got a contact on Uniswap, but
I see.
Kyber Swap as well.
Yeah, I can't do later after that. I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
Right, okay.
Or whatever. And the other thing I want to do this week is finalize. I made a loosely release roadmap for 2024. And then I want to discuss with you guys what something is missing and what we need to keep in mind to be able to launch then the USD-backed stablecoin.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, well, let's jump on that. We've got another meeting later on today, so we can discuss that stuff. Excellent. Looking forward to this week. Does anyone have any questions or anything? Same for the audience of 3 there. Thanks everyone, Ricardo, everyone else. No questions. Awesome. Love you guys. See you around cyberspace.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Thanks.